Agree. Like I said, I believe that both people can be up here. Somebody has to be down here.
And normally it's me. And I thought the quote was, happy wife, happy life. Why am I always walking on eggshells so that he doesn't snap out?
But as a woman, I feel like there are ways to communicate with a man. You have to listen. You can't fight fire with fire.
Not for nothing, Miss Dalmaida. You got some pretty old-fashioned ideas of what role a woman takes in a marriage. It's a partnership.
It is.
Always a partnership.
Of course.
And only the two people that are in the marriage can figure out what works in their marriage. There's some marriages where the woman takes the more dominant role. There's some marriages where man takes the more dominant role. There's some marriages where they take equal roles. All of those are valid relationships when they're between the two people that are in them. Thank you for your assistance today.
Thank you.
I don't want to be dismissive of anybody's opinion. The only opinion that really matters about this relationship is the two of you. And the only thing that's going to solve the conflicts is if the two of you put the work in, period. You have to first learn to speak to each other and not speak to a third party. Lottie-dottie and everybody doesn't need to be in your business. There are people who get paid to be in your business. They are called family therapists, and they are good at what they do. They really are good at what they do. And they don't come from a cultural bias. They come from a solution-oriented, therapeutic perspective. They want to make sure that relationships are healthy so that you could be living examples for your children. That is really what family therapy is about. I asked you earlier, would you be committed to making an effort?
Your Honor, I am done. I don't want to put the work in because I feel like I've put years of work in. And Antonio have showed me time after time that he is going to continue to be who he is.
Mr. Harris, at some point, relationships run their course. And I know you said you wanted to fight for your family.
Yes, ma'am.
But you can only disappoint a woman so many times. And then that woman says, enough is enough. And that's what I just heard. Am I correct, Miss Little?
Yes, Your Honor. I just feel as though I'm losing my belief, that he can become a better person because every time I give him another chance, he just shows me that this is who he is. And he blames it on how he was brought up, his family and things that he went through. And it's like, I don't want to keep hearing that.
What would you need to hear to give it another chance?
I don't want to hear anything. I think that he should just get some help, If we didn't work, I